Okay, well, it's great to meet you.
You too.
Are we talking to you or to your camera?
So whatever you like.
We'll talk to you
Myself, the camera. Yeah, that's myself. Yeah, if you could, I don't know, briefly explain the project in a minute or so. How would you summarise the whole thing?
Well, The Age of Stupid is an epic. Took us 5 years to make documentary. Started pure documentary, then added a strain of drama, starring Pete Postlethwaite as an old man living in the future. A devastated future world, looking back at our time and trying to work out why we didn't stop climate change when we had the chance. After the film was finished, at every screening people were saying, what can we do, what can we do? And so then we came up with our big idea, 10-10, about what we could do about climate change.
And the idea was very simple. Everybody, that's you, me, churches, chip shops, big businesses, should all cut our carbon emissions by 10% in a year. It's now going in 42 countries. In fact, the UK government themselves met their own 10-10 commitment, so cut their own carbon by 10%. Thousands of other businesses.
Microsoft, Sony, London Zoo, Royal Opera House,
Tottenham
50%
Hotspurs,
of local
football club,
councils.
and so on. So the impact's been big.
No, fantastic, and congratulations for that. But I mean, how did this whole project come to fruition in a way then? So 5 years in the making, but is there obviously a few years thinking about it before that, or was that?
Well, the original idea was to take the structure of Steven Soderbergh's film Traffic. I don't know if you've seen it.
Oh, okay.
And the five interweaving human narratives, which I just felt was a really good way to look at a difficult, complicated international issue. In his case, the drugs trade. In our case, climate change. And so once we had that idea, then we needed to raise the money, and we wanted to keep the rights for ourselves so we could distribute it ourselves, control distribution, because we'd learnt these lessons from our last film about McDonald's, that if you control the distribution you can get many more viewers, 25 million in that case. So we needed to own the rights, which meant we needed to get the funding, so we invented this thing which is now quite ubiquitous called crowdfunding, and 350 people invested in the film between £500 and £35,000, and they each will own a small amount of the film.
So how long did that take to, I don't know?
Well, we raised money the entire time that we were making the film. So we raised £500,000 to make the film, but then when we finished it, we realised that our work had really only just begun and that we needed to get people to see it and take action. So we kind of committed ourselves for 18 months of just distribution, promotion, and we raised another £500,000 through the crowdfunding again to promote and distribute the film.
It basically started with a very small group of friends, about 30, friends and family, and then all those who bought the first shares. And then it just spread and spread and spread and spread. Everybody told everybody else.
Superb. So I mean, for the sort of the culmination of this project, when do you see that? Is there sort of an end point?
Tonight is the end.
That's it. So, what are we?
No. I mean, 10-10, the organisation we set up.
Carry on.
Yeah, it's now got campaigns in 42 countries, is it?
Yeah.
And a great big campaign and a charity, set up here, and so that is now an ongoing.
It's got its own legs, and it will do its own thing.
Slightly tired legs sometimes.
But what about, new project-wise then? What's on the agenda now then?
We're having a rest. After Age of Stupid, it was such a huge project, and we're both really proud of everything we did with it, but there's nothing new exactly now that we're planning.
But I've always, my entire life, I've had this burning need to do something positive for the world, and not just, play computer games and buy stuff and then die. I just had that since I was a child, and I made the McDonald's film, and that changed the law advertising junk food to kids. And then we made this film, Age of Stupid, and the impact it had has just been beyond anybody's wildest dreams. We could never imagine what could have happened. And I have to say, I feel a profound sense of satisfaction that I achieved since I was a child. I wanted to do something good, and I feel like I have done something good, and that's a pretty profound thing. Obviously it's very lucky to feel that so young, really.
But now, having done sort of two things, in Italy they would say there's not due senza il tre.
Sorry?
There was not the two without the three. Is there some sort of seed?
We have done the third. We've already done the third. No, that was before. That was about a big dam in India.
Oh, okay.
No, I feel like I've made my contribution to changing the world, and I would love to do a drama film. I always have.
Okay, superb.
But more from a personal satisfaction, creatively, and I have a very, very strong desire to. Because we had one day filming drama with Pete Postlethwaite, and we obviously wrote the script, built the set literally with our own hands, with professionals as well. But we were on the floor painting the floor, and then Pete Postlethwaite came in and delivered these lines that we'd written in the set that we built, and it was just, which brought together this documentary that we'd been working on for 5 years. and catapulted it into a whole different league.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was just such a mind-blowing experience.
Great.
You know, Pete, because he truly was my favourite actor.
Exactly.
You know, the idea that he would be delivering our lines. I mean, so from that moment on, I'm addicted to drama.
Fantastic. And I don't know, tonight, what do you think your chances are of walking away with the big prize?
Who knows? I mean, they're all really good films and they've all had big impact. We don't know.
Ours is a good film and ours has had a big impact.
Yeah, I think we've got as good a chance as anybody.
That's a good answer.
Well, anyway, thanks a lot. Good luck, and
Thank you very much.
hope to hear from you soon again on a
cool.
drama basis.